I reached the end of the sword, but in the face of the approaching death, everything was futile. I regret living obsessed with the sword. If only I could have lived an ordinary life. What? Speaking of being ordinary, the child of a woman who ruined our clan, you should consider it a blessing that you weren't driven out. The prestigious Tang family of Sichuan, masters of poison and hidden weapon arts, has fallen. One of the new powers of Murim that brought down the order of its 9 sects, Heaven's Brilliance Demon Lord, Yan Zhengyu. If his proposals were refused, if he took fancy to a woman, he would propose that she marry him, and if ignored or refused, such eccentricities of Yan Yungyuk extended to the Sichuan Tang family, and the poison phoenix, Tang Jihai, was targeted. Facing Heaven's Brilliance Demon Lord who came to take Tang Jihai, the Sichuan Tang family fought with all their might and won. But as a result of pouring all their resources, the Sichuan Tang family walked the path of downfall. Unclear. How can you collapse now? There's still a long way to go. What will your glaring do? If you feel wronged, blame your mother. This is my daily life. Because my mother attracted the attention of Heaven's Brilliance Demon Lord and ruined the clan. The resentful words and harsh hands directed at my mother reached me as well. Son, why are you so late? Yeon-Myeong's mother, the poison phoenix Tang Jihai. Why is your face like that? Did something happen? Aha Heights, nothing. Were the kids bullying you? Cough! Number I fell on my own while playing with friends. What if you scar your face? I'll be more careful next time. So you don't have to worry. Son, have you eaten? Sorry. I don't have an appetite. I'll rest a bit. I know it's not your fault, Mother. But there's no one I can complain to. Raising my voice only brings retaliation. Father went the same way. Even if we leave the Tang family, who would protect us, mother and son? Would it have been different if father were here? Ugh, kid, stop exaggerating. Don't be a drama queen. It's just the beginning. Do we have to live like this? Guys, that's too much. Leave it be. I prepared hard to play with Yeon-Myeong. So don't wear him out before we even start. Here we go again. What's it this time? Since we're going to participate in the upcoming clan leader competition, Tang Yeon-Myeong, shouldn't we test the poison we'll use then? A wrong needle could cripple you, Tang Jeong-gil. Be thankful I'm holding you firmly. Yeon-Myeong, I wouldn't kill you. As long as the effect of the poison is confirmed, you'll get the antidote, okay? So you won't die, understood? Oh my, the skin is reacting right away. Yeon-Myeong, endure it. You can do this. How long do I have to endure? If I just close my eyes now, it would be so much easier. Then who would protect my mother? If only I hadn't been born so weak. If I could have stood up to those guys. I don't ask for much. I just want to become strong enough to protect my mother and me. I want to live a normal life. Sword? Since when has that been there? Strange. I'm sure I've never seen that sword before. But it doesn't feel unfamiliar, as if it was mine. Having trained with the sword for over 100 years, I reached it. Sword form, sides, sword Yeon-Myeong. All of these were to achieve one thing. But the end is so futile. Cannot stop the approaching death. Regret overwhelms me. If I could live a second life. I want to live as a normal life. In this life too, I've remembered everything. I've remembered everything. I am a sword master from my past life. And she current Yeon-Myeong. Live a normal life. Where do you think you're going after coming in so injured yesterday? Don't worry, mother. Nothing you fear will happen. Then, I'll be back. Myeong is not avoiding us today, is he? Well, we did beat him up quite badly. If he doesn't want his mom to see him in a sorry state, he'll show up, right? Still, the kid's got guts. Extra guts? What guts? Well, it doesn't matter. If he shows up, we'll beat him up thoroughly. And if he doesn't, we'll gather the kids and mock him. Oh, there he comes. Haha, you're really late. I thought you weren't going to show up and got worried. Hey, Yeon-Myeong, here. Hurry up, will you? Young Ryung, you must have had a hard time. How come you look unharmed? Just that much won't hurt me, Moonshan. Ha, the guy who was moaning in pain yesterday is saying what? Right, just that much. isn't it? Maybe you need a hot compress? Maybe you need a hot compress? Tang Jung-gil. And Tang Yeon-Myeong. What's the occasion? Why is Yeon-Myeong calling us by our names? Today, our Yeon-Myeong. Man to die? Okay. Was yesterday's poison not enough? Should we double the dose today? Why are you asking me? Why aren't you paying attention to the person in front of you? Oh, what? How come? Jung-gil got knocked down in one hit? He was supposed to be untrained in martial arts, so how did this happen? I don't know what you guys can do. There's no reason I can't. You said you're participating in the clan leader competition, right? You're going to enter with this level of skill? What the? This guy. He seems like a completely different person overnight. Calm down. Tang Moonchan. Jung-gil got caught off guard for a moment. We've trained for years for the competition. We won't lose to someone like him. Let's see if the same words. I come out after facing my skills. If the level of the participants is like this, the competition for the clan leader is pretty much decided. Hidden Poison Hall originally. It was the place where the clan leader resided and where major family decisions were made. Not initiated, Pat. But since the leader's position has been vacant for a long time, it has now become the council room of the elders. Since everyone is gathered, let's start the meeting. The participants for this young clan leader competition seem to have been narrowed down. So, let's make the final decision on the participation of Poison Phoenix's son, Tang Yeon-Myeong. He hasn't officially announced his participation yet, but everyone knows he's been openly beaten by other children. He has shown no achievements so far. There should be no objection to excluding him from the competition, right? But isn't Tang Yeon-Myeong the blood of the previous clan leader? Excluding him might call into question the legitimacy of the future competition. I understand what you're saying, but isn't it a bigger problem if someone unskilled in martial arts lowers the competition's level? Even if he is of the previous leader's blood, now nothing but a burden to our family, right? Tang Yeon-Myeong? I can't, yeah. Do you understand what I'm saying, Mom? I am aware. Thank you. What? Hi, Zephed. All this time, I've been so suppressed and endured a lot in the Tang family. But now, I'm not thinking of enduring anymore. To harm a child participating in the young clan leader competition like this, I'm livid. Don't you know it's a serious crime to harm a competitor? I'm well aware of our family rules. But there's no problem with fights between competition participants, is there? What is this kid saying? Yantiong, what are you saying just now? Are you saying you really want to participate in the young clan leader competition now? Is that not enough? Just what? You, Myohi, want to check the open ground outside the main hall. Moonchan and Jung-gil used to bully me. I've just followed the family rule. Repaying kindness twofold. Revenge tenfold. Ike. So, you've proven your worth and want to participate in the competition. Elder. This can't be. He is exploiting the exemption from serious crimes granted to competition participants. That's right. Regardless of legitimacy, it endangers other participants. No. Let him participate in the competition. Elder? It seems only momentarily. Should I stop him? Can he, by all accounts, have acquired a qualified technique to participate? I can hardly believe your skills. You do not intend to become the young clan leader, do you? You might, for that matter, today. How could you do such a thing? Participating in the young clan leader competition? It was necessary, Mother. With such a decisive tone, it's not just an outburst or a whim. Yeon-Myeong, name given with the meaning of surviving as long as possible. I thought you were still a child, but now I sense the presence of a great man. I won't ask how you learned your techniques, nor how you overpowered not one but 3 children. Just answer me one thing. Are you confident about the young clan leader competition? Who do you think I am? Nah, I am the son of the Poison Phoenix. You've really grown up. Well, I'm so proud of you, Ox. Mother's embrace is warm. I want to continue protecting my ordinary life against anything that disturbs this life. I will eliminate them all. Eliminate. 1 month later, sister. Should we just leave it as is? IP. The Young Clan Leader competition isn't child's play. You know that, don't you? Every moment is precious. Let him be. He must have his reasons, as you've seen. He's not a child who acts without a plan, is he? Definitely. His mentality, courage, and composure are unbelievable for a boy of his age. They are unbelievable for a boy of his age. Dark King Clan Leader Tang Yeon-Myeong. But regardless, the attitude he's showing now. Are you worried? Till now, you and the Dark King family have been protecting Yeon-Myeong and even taking care of him before the competition. I'm really grateful, Yeon-Myeong. The situation he's created is so significant that I had to step in. By this point, I too can't help but have expectations for Yeon-Myeong. But is it really okay for him to not train separately? What I've been doing so far, eating the clean meals prepared by mother, getting plenty of sleep, and using internal methods to correct the twisted chi paths. Simply honing strength and skills is not necessary right now. For someone like me, who has awakened to my past life that reached the realm of Swordmaster MJ, such things can be attempted at any time. However, right now, it is essential to fortify the vessel that contains that power the body. At the tender age of just 12, the full body meridians and pathways aren't heavily blocked with impurities. As my level increases, naturally, a transformation, rebirth, will occur. But even then, the foundation, body, remains crucial. To maintain balance, I now need to focus on getting the nutrition and rest necessary for physical growth. This is sufficient on the day of the competition E. Then, I will be going, Mother. On the day of the competition. Yes, do take care of yourself. Farewell, Sister Tang Ji-hai. Yes, it was nice meeting you too, Yeon-Myeong. Let's go. Long Kriang, our son, has grown up so well. If only you could have seen him. Dark King Hall as. Ah, have I come too early? The Dark King clan leader is away due to the competition proceedings. It seems we still have about half an hour before the competition starts. That guy, he's the son of Poison Phoenix, right? Right. Tang Yeon-Myeong. The one who beat up Moon Chan like that? Isn't that a false rumor? I heard he couldn't even learn martial arts. Circumflex Q. And such a guy is participating in the same competition as us. The standard of the young clan leader competition has dropped. Looks like we need to instill some discipline. Ugh. Hey, are you okay? That guy, he suddenly used a hidden weapon. Wait a moment. It's not a hidden weapon. It's just half-eaten rice cake, isn't it? How can throwing something like that be so powerful? This guy. We won't leave him be. Moon-chan only went around with 2 others, but you guys are in quite a group. However, didn't you hear how Moon-chan and his group got beaten? Doesn't matter. Experience it firsthand. By the way, even with a crippled arm, Moon-chan didn't run away, right? You guys, being competition participants, won't run away, will you? Attack him altogether. Kill this guy. This kid is a competition participant, right? Could it be that something has happened? You guys, what's this commotion? Ugh, what's this? Gah, it hurts. FR. Attacoil CM. Have you arrived? I was getting bored waiting. Don't misunderstand. They were the ones who started the trouble first. Please, go easy on me. We can't just overlook this. Grand Elder, I will. How can there be so many injuries just before the competition? If such a person becomes the young clan leader, worse things will surely happen. Grand Elder, Tang Seok-jung. Let's modify one of the competition rules. How is the competition conducted? From the common mountain, they undergo years of training and then proceed to duels. Who are you? You asked. So I just answered. I heard that the competition details were confidential, so how did you know? My father works at the general office. I got a little tip from him. Silence. Everyone. I am Dark King Clan leader Tang Yeon-Myeong, who will be overseeing this competition. I will now explain the order of the competition. Its leader, Yeon-Myeong, the youngest leader ever. So impressive. The competition lasts for 4 years. Of these, 3 years are for practice. Throwing Throwing skills. The first year is for finding a suitable practice method for each individual to conduct independently. Hidden weapon skills. Poison-making skills. For the next 2 years, under the guidance of assigned warriors, comprehensive training is conducted. After all the training is complete, the main competition begins. The form of the competition is a one-on-one duel conducted as a GU poison match. M. Goo poison? The goo poison we know of? GU poison. A method involving placing strong poisons in a jar to fight each other, refining a potent toxin. CU poison match refers to a personal combat competition where participants fight until only one person remains. Originally, we were supposed to select the young clan leader through one-on-one duels, but due to the unfortunate incidents just now, numerous dropouts occurred. If we continue as per the original rules, such incidents could repeat. Thus, we've changed the competition format to allow everyone to exert their full power. All is at stake because of Tang Yeon-Myeong. This young clan leader position is vital for the future of the Tang family. It's not a mere child's fight, but a noble ceremony where one risks their lives to challenge their limits. Fight, survive, and conquer. The victor will possess everything of the Sichuan Tang family. The number of competitors who will survive through the goo poison is Tang Yeon-Sil, Tang Moon-chan, Tang Yeon-Myeong, Tang Sok-chan, Tang Sok-shan, Tang Suklin, Tang Yeon-Myeong. Only one. Well, it doesn't seem hard at all. First, thank you all for gathering here. Sichuan Province, Black Death Alliance territory, Dark Moon Sword Sect main camp, meeting room. I know everyone is busy with their affairs, but please listen to what I have to say first. You all must be aware of the scheme the Tang family has been plotting recently. Are you referring to the young clan leader competition? According to our spies, they declared the competition a few days ago. Exactly, right after that. The participants, that is, the children of the Tang family with potential to become the young clan leader, left in carriages. Of course, the current state of the Tang family is such that our leader could eliminate them any time if he wishes. Black Death Alliance leader, Giljin. But for now, he's leaving them be because they still have some use. It's clear as day that those children are the future of the Tang family. Black Death Alliance, leader Giljin. If anything goes wrong, it would deal an irreversible blow to the Tang family. The words of the elder of the Dark Moon Sword Sect are indeed true. Haha. Although they have declined, the Tang family remains an entity we must be wary of. So when should we act? For now, we'll do nothing. Tracking the carriage now and plucking the buds that the Tang family is trying to grow would indeed be easy, but that wouldn't truly deliver a significant blow to the Tang family, would it? The Tang family's young clan leader competition runs for a total of 4 years. Imagine if, after all that effort, all their carefully nurtured children were to die at the climax of the competition. That would indeed be a fatal blow, like the Jagal family, or the Myeong family from Yodong. Exactly. Dark Moon Sword Sect McKinhu. For now, let's just track where the carriage is heading and make our move after 4 years. The tracking has already been arranged. And not only that, I've also planted a small seed. Maybe the Tang family will fall entirely into our hands. Common Mountain, Sichuan Tang family young clan leader competition venue. Although the competition rules have changed, the schedule and procedures remain the same. During the competition, participants will be called by numbers instead of names. Each group consists of 4, and you are group 7, therefore. Number, Tang Yeon. Number, Tang Mirio. Number, Tang Yuri. Eh? Wait, one is missing. Where is number? Number, why are you lagging behind? Sorry, I was just thinking for a moment. There's no time for idle thoughts. Make sure not to fall behind. Doesn't the person leading us sense it? I feel a presence from behind. It doesn't seem like a passing commoner or an escort from the Tang family. We've been tailed. Instructor? Is this the place? Here. There's nothing here? Group 7. Give the password. Wait, the clock is speeding? Poison King of Hidden Poison. Confirmed. Okay. Nice to meet you. Meet you, everyone, Cal. My name is Jagul Changshin. I'm here to assist in your competition. The Jigul family. Once one of the 5 great families, like the Sichuan Tang family and Master of Formations, but now fallen due to the invasion of Heaven's brilliant demon lord. Thanks to the support of the Tang family, our family has barely managed to survive. In return, we prevent external forces from intruding in this competition. Our Jigul family will assist the proceedings through our formations. This is the formation technique of the Jigul family. You can't tell the season or space. Such a thing is possible. Tang Yeon-Myeong. What's with him? He's not concentrating again at all in any of these situations. Thinking back, he was like that in the carriage too. When you arrive, you'll be moving together for 3 years. How about you introduce yourselves first? Axol. Ah, you're Tang Yeon-Myeong, right? I'm Tang Yupi. I've heard a lot about you. No one who came for the competition doesn't know about the fight you had that day. I'm Tang Yeon. Nice to meet you. You're quite famous, you know. You're the one who left Tang Yeon-Myeong in that state, right? You've got some nerve. You know his great-grandfather is one of the 3 elders, right? You might be safe during the 4 years of the competition, but what are you trying to say? Is it my responsibility now because it turned into a GU poison match? It was surprising the rules changed, but I'm not looking to blame. I really want to argue about it, though. Well, whatever has happened, now we're in the same group. No, I want to argue about it. Look at that. Look at that expression. Is that the face of someone who's caused inconvenience? What? Are you mocking me? The others might have let you off easy, but not me. I prepared so much for today. If this guy causes another problem, I won't let it slide. Olch! Hey, why did you stop all of a sudden? Oh well. Instructor Jeggle seems to have disappeared. Gee, he was right in front of us a moment ago, but he vanished. Where did he go? Getting lost in the formation could trap us in a spatial rift. No way. Could Instructor Jeggle himself get caught in his own formation? No. How do we get out from here? Well, if we stay put, won't someone come to rescue us? Are we trapped here without being able to move? Huh? Is there Anyan here who knows about formations? What's he doing? No. Rather, why is he so relaxed? By now, they must be panicking inside the formation. In the Jeggle family's 7 Locks Phantom Dome formation. Without the casters, there's no escaping. And to think the Tang family's elders would be so petty, to hold an entire group just because of one kid. If you eliminate number, you'll double the support to the Jeggle family. But how could we ignore such a promise? The competition being unfair only harms the Sichuan Tang family. Our Jeggle family only stands to gain, Eh? There's a strange noise coming from the formation. Abigi. How? Instructor Jeggle. Okay, what will happen if you leave us behind? Our steps don't match yet because we're still inexperienced, so please be careful at $% Yes, that's right. I made a mistake. Well. What? There was no flaw in the formation. Was there? How did he appear where I was? Yeon-Myeong. How did you do that? Just now. I cut it. I cut the formation. What are you talking about? Is this really the time to worry about such things? We were lucky to find Instructor Jaggle just now. Let's not lose him again and follow properly this team. He disappeared again. See this? Damn. To think that main ember of the Jeggle family, would flee within the formation. But that kid's eyes, they were the kind that simple tricks couldn't fool. How can a child barely 12 years old exhibit such a spirit? Found it. This is the exit leading to the training grounds. Pant. This should be enough. Whatever method he used, he shouldn't be able to reach here. Instructor Jagal, Warrior Wonjini, Group 7's Supervising Officer Tank Wonjin, you don't look well. And the participants of Group 7 are nowhere to be seen. What happened? Uh, well, ah, well, stay calm. I've prepared for this kind of questioning. It seems Group 7 won't be participating in the competition. What do you mean? I've waited for a long time, but the participants didn't show up. They might have been attacked by bandits or wild animals in the area. Sadly, accidents happen without warning. It seems we'll have to proceed without Group 7. This can't be. The formation. Is there an intruder? AH. No, sir. Washington IT. Let me check first. M. It's broken. One of Jaegle family's supreme formations, the Seven Locks Phantom Dome formation, broke so easily? X. AV. Oh, what relief. How have you been? I was worried. What in the world? Wow. The skill just now was astonishing. Did he break the formation itself with a short sword? How is that possible? I didn't break the formation. Just stepped gap. It will close soon, so hurry up and leave. You guys are participants of the 7th group? Yes. But who are you? There's a Tang family crest on his hood. I was worried. You were attacked like Instructor Jaegle said. Thankfully not. Attacked? Percent? Ah, it seems you misunderstood us for being lost. But thanks to you marking the entrance of the formation, we could easily find our way here, Nastitad Sud. No, let it be such. I feel it seems he is under the Tang family's orders. Well, for now, I'll let it be since it's just suspicion. But after the competition, if it's revealed that he collaborated with the elders, I will root out the Jaegle clan. Completely. Ha ha ha. Sorry for showing such a mistake. Then, I'll go too. Check the broken formation. There was a bit of noise. But welcome for coming safely. The part where your escort was lacking. I apologize on their behalf. Nice to meet you. I am Tang Yeon-Myeong, a member of Bongwi Brigade, responsible for your training during the competition period. The Bongwi Brigade. I heard it disappeared years ago. Bongwi Brigade, a direct military force under the former young clan leader of Tang family. Each individual was as powerful as a great leader, one of the Tang family's most formidable elite forces. The previous young clan leader was Yeon-Myeong's mother, the Poison Phoenix, right? Arlves? Then, but why are you not in the Tang family? Because you did at Vedzioliu at Use. Years ago, we fought a desperate battle to protect our master, the young clan leader Poison Phoenix, against Heaven's Brilliance Demon Lord. Now, having failed to protect our master, we are nothing but sinners. Introduction ends here. Now, listen carefully as I explain the competition rules. The first year of the competition is a period for autonomous practice. You can train as you see fit and receive martial arts scriptures or teachings based on your performance. Then, the legendary technique of the Tang family. 10,000 heavenly flower rain that was lost while fighting Heaven's Brilliance Demon Lord. Can that also be included? Wazi. 10,000 heavenly flower rain is granted to the one who becomes the young clan leader. Though it's incomplete, the essence has been passed down by the elders. Essence. The necessary information to handle a particular martial art. 10,000 heavenly flower rain. The technique that handles numerous hidden weapons like a storm, right? Similar to sword control technique, using inner energy to control swords without touching them. Maybe I can try to mimic it to some extent. You will receive the essence of 10,000 heavenly flower rain from the elders, one by one. Whether you can handle 10,000 heavenly flower rain, though, I do not know. I've talked too much. From now on, you will focus solely on training. Whether you train together or individually, do it freely. Excuse me. Washington RIOR. Where will we be staying? Where can we sleep? Mighty. Isn't it natural to be self-sufficient in this forest? You didn't think you'd be training while lounging in comfortable beds, did you? Comfort will not make you strong. At your current level, adapting to extreme environments is the priority. R tilde M add. Now, start your practice based on your own judgment, at TB if qualified. Is it okay to live comfortably while sleeping in a nice bed? Proper nutritional guidance is key. It seems to me that adapting to this forest's environment is unnecessary. What are you saying, you brat? The epitome of arrogance. But if that child is the one who broke the barrier, it might be good to verify his abilities. I'm clueless. What did you suppose? What do you think? Oh, fine. If you pass the test, you can stay in the manor inside the formation. But if you fail, you'd better be prepared. Participant note. Let's do that. All right. The test is simple. The team members will surround you and throw hidden weapons. The test ends if you manage to block or dodge them within 5 steps. We'll start as soon as your eyes are covered. Is this even possible? Moreover, why is no one moving? Could it be they're increasing the pressure over time on purpose? IH. Okay. Okay. D. Is it? It's a bit much, but the tilde, E, it's a simple task. Attachment. Many overlook that martial arts isn't just about techniques, but also contains principles such as depth. Simply, principles like weight, speed, and chance are fundamental. Excal, the martial arts of ascension contain breaking, scattering, attacking, cutting, and sharpness. For Yeon-Myeong, who had already realized these principles through the sword in his previous life, it was a simple task to imprint the ultimate concept and core essence of martial arts, HXL, for those who only trained but did not achieve enlightenment. It was a shock. Just by a single movement, all the hidden weapons were repelled? No, they weren't repelled. They were attracted. What did we just witness? All the weapons were neutralized with just one swing. Even I would have been busy trying to dodge. No. Did I pass? Actually, even that isn't certain. Warrior? Warrior one genie at HM. Well, the result is the result. This really is. You've passed. You may go to the manor and rest. A monster seems to have appeared. If that's not recognition, I don't know what it is. Jealous. Hey, you're not thinking of leaving your team behind to enjoy comfort alone, are you? Ooh, whoa. Wow. The manor must offer a different taste of meals. But do they even provide meals in the forest to begin with? I'm so looking forward to it. You stay right there. It's good that the other team members haven't lost their motivation. But it seems the battle has already been decided even before the competition began. Perhaps this child could be the one. Oops. Make sure to include meat with every meal, so you eat well during the period together. Maybe he can revive the Sichuan Tang family. E. Ka. D. Adaya. KVC. NK. Eswa. It's a good thing the paralysis poison I prepared worked. Exactly. If we keep doing this, we should be fine. Heejun, your poison-making skills are impressive, and your rainstorm technique isn't ordinary either. It's been about 4 months. On the first day, we were busy running away, and the first thing we encountered was a bear. We couldn't even find prey and had to eat grass roots, and we all shed tears when we finally succeeded in hunting. It was tough, but we somehow managed to find shelter. Huh. Yeon-Myeong must be living comfortably by now, right? Don't even bring him up, ugh. But I'm curious. Wheeze. Curious, my foot? He's probably loafing around midway. He's loafing around by himself. Just wait and see that guy once he goes to the manor. He'll get what he deserves. Considering the performance he showed earlier, if he has continued to train until now, how strong must he have become? Wait a minute. Where did all the meat go? Percent Burf. I ate it well. Hey, guys, can you move bit? The light is blocked. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? Are you really asking me, you pig? Gankdonk, Mountain 7 Locks, Phantom Dome Formation Stronghold. Start now. All right, time to test a new technique. Oh, here. It comes? He scattered. Underscore. The weapons in mid-air, a Y. T. Isn't that too random? What the shurikens? F. They're too fast for eyes to see the spin. This can't be. He neutralized trained members in an instant. Moreover, he controlled the power of such a wide attack to only nick everyone's skin. Was that technique something you created? Yes. It would be hard to escape if caught. It's an impressive technique. May I ask the name of this technique? I've named Whirling Line Frenzy Dance. I see. Using Whirling Line Frenzy Dance must consume a lot of internal energy. How are you managing that? I once asked the warrior for a manual on eye techniques. Right? There were piercing sky eyes and current flow eyes, but I recommended piercing sky eyes as current flow eyes was incomplete. I have mastered current flow eyes. You've mastered current flow eyes? It's one of the oldest eye techniques of the Tang family, but how did he... Although the essence was missing, I could tell this technique was part of the ascendant martial arts. Using current flow eyes, when I threw weapons through the trajectory I see, I can shoot them precisely at the desired point with minimal internal energy. Nothing surprises me anymore. You will be assigned to explain it at W. It's about time to tell you. In 2 months, kids from your team will come here, and they will undergo the same test under the same conditions as you. Truth is, they've already proven they have the skills to take the test. But they said they'd return more polished. Is that so? I'm excited to see how strong those friends have become. Was he worried about his teammates? Whether those kids use anything for training? I guess it doesn't matter. Fate. In my past life, my only connection was my master, the sword ghost. Now, Delaware, spite my origins and actions, Colorado annexions are forming, which could be considered part of an ordinary life Rhode Island gate. I long. For some reason, I want to see them soon. You ate all of it. Sorry, I just kept eating. Let's stop here. In 2 months we'll be in the manor with Yeon-Myeong. Stop talking about that guy. On the first day of training, we were just novices. But now, we have attained a completely different level of power than before. Thinking of meeting Yeon-Myeong again, I'm actually elated. I'll split his head in half. Down with Yeon-Myeong victory for the 7th team. What's with them? I'm scared. Tang Yeon-Myeong, come out right now. Thinking of meeting Yeon-Myeong again. I'm actually excited. Why is it so quiet? Did he run away? Ha ha ha. Percent number too bad. I wanted to smash his head. Tang Ijin, you've been quiet since earlier. You X. Huh? I was hiding to surprise you. What were you going to do with my head? Cutie, what are you doing? Weren't you talking about smashing heads? Code it Colo, it won't you show me the results of half a year's training? Or shall I attack first? No. We were just joking. It was all a joke. We didn't even notice him before turning around. Living in the forest has sharpened our senses. But is this the difference between US? Ox%. What has he done during this time? Moreover, he's ground taller and even his face. What? What am I thinking? Is it because I've only seen animals in the forest until now? Don't be too discouraged. Even from my perspective, you have become incomparably stronger than before. It's just that you seem less impressive because I'm here. Some things never change. Everyone's gathered. I see. Number get. You're here. Jeonju, has it been 6 months? It's hard to see your face. Shall we get straight to the point? Was there anyone of note in your group? Participant number is noteworthy. She has shown a notable growth rate compared to other participants. Rather than willing to become stronger or survive, underscore. It seems she's burning with immense hostility towards someone, and is feeding on that emotion. If we're discussing potential winners, we can't ignore participant number, who passed the Warriors test in just a month. Participants number and have certainly stood out, but are there any other candidate participant numbers? Cool goal. After facing number, they seem quite ordinary. Was surprising enough that he broke out of the formation, but when I spied on his training later, I was utterly shocked. He demonstrated skills that even skilled masters couldn't perform. However, Recruiting participant number is too risky. He seems to have noticed my scheming _ Jeonju. You look very troubled. Are you all right? It's probably better not to bring it up. No, my group didn't have anyone particularly outstanding. Haha, let's exclude number from the discussion. We need a puppet we can control. How about recruiting number? I'll introduce her to my nephew. He's a character I heard number has 4 disfigured faces from 4 facial injuries. It shouldn't be hard to shake the heart of such a child. If we help this child win the competition and become the young clan leader, and then engage her with my niece, our Jegal family will officially become the external family of the Tang family head. This will grant us authority to intervene in Tang family affairs by increasing our influence in the Tang family and securing interests. Then eventually, we'll merge the Tang family with our main house. This is why we supported the Tang family's competition. VW. Well, it seems we've roughly concluded. Let's end the meeting here. Number is too valuable to lose. If he survives the competition, let's tempt him with revenge, adopting him as a son and offering him the position of Jegal family's young clan leader. Muhahaha. What? Double victory? At K. Yes, living in the manor. We have doubled down on our training. Although the training has doubled, nothing can match the comfort of a good night's sleep. Tang Yeon-Myeong went to the lab today, right? Yeah. Tang stormed in there, grinding his teeth, vowing to kill. Is that okay? Tang is the best in poison making. After all, see? This is the poison I put my whole soul into making. This can't be ignored. Can it? What are you doing now? Why did you drink that, you maniac? Spit it, maniac. Spit it out. You'll give us this. Ooh. Wait, is the poison taking effect already? I learned it well. Hey, why do you keep shaking the person's body like that? Is this poison weaker than expected? What are you talking about? That's a poison that could melt even your insides. But why are you still okay? Well, maybe your poison is just subpar? Why isn't he dying? It seems like it's not working for some reason. Don't drink my poison as if it's booze. Is there more? It doesn't affect me at all. I got nothing left to feed you, you bastard. Damn. Why isn't it working? Are you immune to all poisons or what? It's a bit different from being immune to all poisons. It's the Tang family's core technique. The poison refining madness. It's strange that someone who works with poisons could become poisoned themselves if we are named Master of Poisons. Shouldn't I be able to control even the poisons that enter me? As expected, the poisons that entered my boy were transformed into internal energy and accumulated within me, within the threshold. Poisons become no different from an elixir for me. However, this is also a state that can only be achieved through profound realization. Those who only think of poison as a weapon can't just listen to explanations and try it themselves. Now, weak poisons hardly increase my internal energy. I need stronger poisons. There are too many things to take care of before living the ordinary life I wish for. I could take out the elders anytime I want, but if the Black Death Alliance or the Heaven's Brilliance Demon Lord were to invade, I can't guarantee the outcome. I have no personal grudge against Black Death Alliance, but since they've divided Sichuan City, they can't be ignored. The leader, Death Alliance, is called a genius of the era who has destroyed 3 of the 9 factions. If I were my former self, I could easily confront him. But I'm not there yet. To live as a human, I need to become as strong as I was in my previous life. Tang could make a poison several times stronger than now. If only I could create the Tang family's 10 poisons. Tang family's 10 poisons? What's that? Number. You claim to be the blood of the previous clan leader. And yet what do you actually know? It refers to the 10 strongest poisons passed down from our ancestors. From the first poison to the 10th. The higher the number, the stronger the poison. But most of their formulas have been lost to time. The 10th poison was so potent that even masters of the transcendent level were affected. The remaining 10th poisons are managed and divided among the elders. Even masters of the transcendent level, capable of undergoing transformation, couldn't handle it, right? It sounds like a poison worth coveting. So, Ejon, can't you make the 10th poison? How could just anyone make the 10th poison? Its formulas have been lost. It's a pity. Your poisons don't even give me a sensation anymore. Anyway, the 10th poison is so dangerous its use is normally forbidden. Even you wouldn't survive drinking it. What have you done to me? Cough. Cough. Want to say that again? What's wrong with my face? Cough. Ooh. S. He was incinerated to ashes in an instant. To think the power of the poison given by my grandfather is this intense, this is the Tang family's 10 poisons. Haha. The pain I experienced that day. It's unforgettable. This rage and pain. I'll keep restraining it. And you just wait. I'll make sure your poison match will be unforgettable, Yeon-Myeong. This is the place for the you poison match. It's vast. It would take a while to encounter anyone. As expected from the 7th group, number HS appeared. The more I see, the more I feel his potential is being wasted, but since the Jeagle family has made their choice, I need to eliminate him quickly before any variables arise. But how could that be? Piercing through to reality with so many layers of formation is. I felt an unpleasant gaze. Was it the Jeagle family? In the goo poison match, no one except the participants should interfere, but I heard they've been meddling since the start of the competition. No? Even in the goo poison match? Whatever they're planning, let them try whatever they want. I can question them after the goo poison match ends. Pant. I was surrounded by several layers of formations. And yet, he recognized me? Percent? If I hadn't quickly withdrawn my true sight eye involved in the world of formations, I would have been blinded. Moreover, his swordsmanship caught through the space of the formations, reaching its essence. I've never seen such a level of swordsmanship in my life. The place for the goo poison match? Miscalculation. This guy is not someone we can handle if he notices our intentions. He'll surely seek revenge. We must stop number by any means necessary, Sai. How did it come to this? I don't want to die. I didn't want to die. Just wanted to achieve a decent result, join the force, and provide for my impoverished parents. Why did it turn out like this? I never wanted the young clan leader position. I planned to agree to surrender and withdraw by mutual agreement. But then, that guy suddenly appeared. What? Everyone gathered here? Good timing. Forget surrender. Or whatever. His goal was just to kill us, well, whoever I meet. _ill. Just surrender to Anyon. The team leaders from other groups might still be alive. Right? It's vast. And ill leave. The Tang family. If that guy becomes the young clan leader. As if he becomes young clan leader. If he belongs the young clan leader? You were talking B, but you didn't last longer. Did you? Your lightness technique seemed fast at least. But you are already caught. How pathetic is your internal energy? You are no different from others. Way like you going this far. We don't need to do this. We are all from the Tang family. So what? Never once thought of myself as a person of the Sichuan Tang family. It would take a while to encounter Anyon. A cave. Just what I needed. No human presence means no risk of being found by someone. There's nothing that particularly alerts my senses. Let's quickly ascend to the transcendent level here. Now is the time. My body has grown. So, there shouldn't be any side effects from reaching transcendent. There are 2 conditions for reaching transcendent. I destroy the barriers I had placed on I am meridians and poison meridians, releasing the accumulated poison refining madness. My internal energy bursts out with explosive force. Normally, Massachusetts artile artists experience tremendous pain during this process. Joints break and reattach countless times, literally rebirthing into new body. Having experienced this in a previous life. The second time isn't difficulty. Was wise to regularly cleanse the meridians of impurities. If impurities had remained during the shedding process, it would have been troublesome. Can't go into battle wearing clothes that smell of filth. Since the Jegal family has made their choice, it's just the beginning, but not bad. Let's test it out, shall we? Since maintaining clean and healthy body has been a priority even before participating in the Gu Poison match, there are few noticeable physical changes. However, indeed, the efficiency of the internal energy isn't bad. Shall we start moving properly now? This is boring. Underscore. What have you been doing for 3 years? Didn't you come here to become the young clan leader? Say something. You must have trained. Right. Then why are you so weak? Damn, of all the people to meet in the Gu Poison match, it had to be this guy, an orphan, but raised like his own grandson by the Grand Elder. Oh, The Grand Elder's favorite pupil, Tang Yeon-Myeong, as the rumors said. He is monstrously strong. I thought I had a chance if I struck first, but I couldn't even touch his collar and ended up like this. Damn, underscore I'm really going to die. Tang Yeon-Myeong. The thought that I haven't run into him instead actually eases my mind. All guag insane? Why are you laughing in this situation? Hey, I just thought of someone scarier than you. That's a bit insulting, isn't it? Then I'll have to make myself even scarier. Want me to share something? I'm actually a spy for the Black Death Alliance. Interfere. What? Now that you know my identity, can't have you live can. You're going to die soon anyway, but he'll tell you my name. KM from the Treat Darkness Island Ord Elt Y name KS Mac Ingja. What's happening? My body won't move. I felt a presence and came. Is that a familiar face I see? You're Jeong Gil, right? Ice SEU. Have you healed from the last time? You faced me? What? Who are you? You want me to become spy for the Sichuaning family? Yes. With your talents. Just few days. Pretending an orphan. Should someone to take you in. A few years. The Tang family will tart. The young clan leader competition. Irrespective of direct or collateral lineage. Weakening their angst, eliminating other contenders who apprive Ader. If I'll return having completed your mission, everyone in the family will acknowledge. You, my insides, feel like they're dissolving. Did that guy do this? What exactly did he do to me? Your Yeon-Myeong? Tang Yeon-Myeong. Do you need me to slam your face into he ground again for you to believe? It's really you. But that guy, he confessed to being a spy, right? Yes, exactly. He said himself, Dark Moon Sword Sect. I heard it clearly. Was he the tale I sensed before entering Gangdong Alpine? Poison needle. You coated the needle with poison. What kind of poison causes such a reaction from such a small needle? It can detoxify him to extract information, but if he tries to seize the moment, really? If he's from Dark Faction, like Black Death Alliance, his motives are clear, so there is no need for that. But you've changed lot. I mean, we had bad blood, but you seem unfazed. If that were still an issue, I'd be the one lying there now, right? Back then, I truly was sorry. What's kiss all of a sudden? Forget about it. I don't dwell on the past, so let it go. I don't think this will settle the past. But I felt it was necessary to sincerely apologize. It's fine, really. No need to fuss over it. Yeon-Myeong. If I am going to die anyway, Illinois. At least take you guys with me. Take. At least you, underscore, underscore, Young. What? What? I thought I felt. Am not in the habit of sparing a dying man. But if you insist on attacking, I'll erase you without leaving trace. Wouldn't it be better to have no corpse to clean up later? You're ruthless. Overwhelming. Thou he was a spy, he was one of the top contenders. And his last technique was the great darkness silent sword, ex oisinous tile T. Casually executing the fearsome swordsmanship had iled you words. Like lightning, what are you going to do, Jung-il? Eh? Oh, at? Now it's just you and me left here. How shall we decide the outcoat? If you allow it, I'll surrender. But I don't know the way. Out underscore, leave. No need for send-off. Right? Yeah. Thank you for sparing my life. Good luck. What in the world has happened? Dark Moon Sword Sect Headquarters. A spiritual bead that allows sensing each other. Bead was implanted in he youngest ening, the youngest has. Deity child born between me and a servant, however. A child born between me and a servant, however. He had more talent than any of his brothers. After discovering this, my wife feared he would take the heir's place and tried to kill him more than dozen times. That's why I made him live as a spy in the Tang family. I haven't done much as a father. At least, I'll settle his grudge. Order ALL disciples. To prepare for departure to Gangdong Mountain, let the chief contact the other sexy. From today, no one bearing the Tang surname will return alive from Gangdong Mountain, running day and night, but not a soul to be seen, nor a blip on my spiritual sense. No matter how vast the formation world, it doesn't make sense. Unless the formations have been manipulated to prevent approach, then the remaining URVers must be in league. With the Jeggle family doesn't seem like that Dark Moon. Something family is cooperating, he Jeggle family. If the Jeggle family seeks to benefit from assisting in the competition, they plan to increase their influence within he Ang family in the long term. Predictable people. Jeggle family, your arrogant plans will cost you dearly o cash. Eagle family, your arrogant plans will cost you dearly o cock. The night sky is magnificent. I wish I could show it to my mother. I wonder how mother is doing. Underscore va. AO. L%. I found one. But, Tilda, who is this guy? I requested to meet either the last subviver, Tang Yeon-Myeong, in a vulnerable mome. He doesn't seem like Tang Jukrin. Anyway, he's handsome. Now that I think about, Jeggle family Changshin's few hold the thing like his. Pity about the face, but what can you do? Anyway, this guy has to die, Nio. Don't resent me too much. After all, the competition ends when only one remains. You must have been prepared. I'm not sure if you were prepared. Though, are you the one cooperating with the Jeggle family? While others competed against each other, you were probably in a safe place. While others compete against each other, you were probably in a safe place, and your plan was to attack the last vulnerable person remaining. At the end, wasn't that what kind of deal was made? AQN, he knew I was coming. If you want to breathe, answer, quickly, without hiding anything. You are refusing, oh breathe. Seems, oh damn. If only I hadn't dropped my blade in panic. Wait, could you Tang Yeon-Myeong? How is this guy know my name? After all the trouble, you've asked me? You haven't changed one bit? Should I disfigure our tire face this time? Damn it, the plan has completely won Ari. Number cut through the formation, making it difficult to see the inside clearly, although managed to induce the elimination of all. But Number was fine until Number swiftly took out the competitors. But the momentum topped as soon as he met Number. I numbed Krem. Oh Wu's skills are similar. Had what? It might be uncertain. Considering the time it took for Number to kill his opponents, it seems unlikely. If Number wins, all our plans will go to waste. What to do now, Oot? Huh? From outside the formation, I sense a significant umber of energies. There's Gangdong Mountain in sight. But, talking about he final sect, don't you think using full force against the newcomers of the K-Tang family is a bit too much? Cheonjin Eater, Young Sonk, just you and my disciples. Lonodal over 200, and underscore. With additional forces from other sects, the number exceeds 300, doesn't it? I am aware that facing the Tang family with such a force might seem excessive. However, since Gangdong Mountain is the Gangdong sect's territory, it was a necessary measure. The Gangdong sect's influence is incomparable to the now collapsed Tang family. If our forces were fewer, we'd certainly be defeated. With this many troops, they'd also carefully watch the situation. Plus, once they realize they're out are getting them, they'll likely choose to stand by. Indeed. But about the spy, you mentioned earlier, underscore, it failed. He was someone I cherished. Underscore enough chatter. Let's set off. Now Acox. Arc Moon Sword sect leader. Making Hui highest he here. Unless involved in he competition. He shouldn't have been able to find this place. Could there have been a spy? Regardless, I need to report this to the Bongwi Brigade or action. Wait a minute. Could this be? If we could use their hands to kill Number, wouldn't our plans remain hidden from the Tang family? Tang Yeon-Myeong. To think I failed to recognize this damned guy right in front of me. If only I could find an opportunity to use Fire Dragon's poison. That thing on your blade. Underscore, is it poison? I've never seen such a bright red poison before. He's distracted. Now's why chance. Die. Tang Yeon-Myeong. Look at tease. Instead of answering, you are making unnecessary attempts. What's this? Is it poison? GM. Judging by the color, it seems to be the same poison as the on his blade. But there's hardly any? Won't you say a single word? Then, how about we revisit the old days for a bit? Uhi. Lay. Of Mel OH. Now you decide to speak? Open wipe. Ah. No. I hate it iast momential all Rio. You might as well taste it to know what kind of poison it is. No, you might as well taste it to know what kind of poison it is. It's one of the Tang family's in poisons. Called Fire Dragon's poison, one of the Tang family's in poisons. Weren't Tang family's 10 poisons not to be used recklessly? Wait, if this is indeed Nif Tang family's 10 poisons. My elixiri. If I had let her consume tea, it would have been a waste. Like throwing pearls to swine since I've confessed. Let me go. I surrender. Ill surrender. No, I'll even help you fight against the other participants, underscore so oogle. Haven't heard your full answer yet. Are you in cooperation with the Jeggle family? FO. Detail what promises were exchanged with him. Abon Coastomer. A marriage proposal. Yes, they proposed a marriage alliance under the condition of merging Kajeggle family and the Tang family to ensure steadfast loyalty to the end underscore indeed, proposing Ryage with the future young clan leader. Jeggle family's leadership. U.S. to planning to maintain their status. This way, she must have eagerly accepted the marriage proposal. She could only dream of what to do with them. What are you doing? P no matter. How you look? I won't give it to you. The Fire Dragon's poison. He drank it? By the Hivensi. Oh, this is unexpectedly strawberry-flavored under. To bring Tang, A at Etalary N. Isons owe your own Prus. even the body of invulnerability can't handle. The Tang families and poisons. Burned to death right there. Tang Yeon-Myeong. But why isn't the strength in his grip weakening? Surprising. It suddenly became very spicy. SK%. How? Underscore this can't be happening? Could it be? In the Tank family, there's a legendary state said to be different from the body of invulnerability, immune to all poisons, and capable of killing ozons with just a breath or a drop of blood. The realm of the poisoner heard from my grandfather that such a realm really exists. But you, poisoner, IV, you surreally didn't take my life with your murderous intent, did you? Am not of such a soft temperament. Nini ak, conk from. He poison refining madness has changed. This called Ang family's 10 poisons. Underscore. It's as if you've mastered the martial arts of both yin and yang. If to contain he power of the blazing Sunday. Would it feel like this? Thanks to you, I gained something good. It's the middle of the night, so why does it feel like the Sunday has risen? The formation is changing constantly. Is to being deactivated because the competition is over? That can't be right. Strange presences have appeared in droves. 200. No, just over 300, considering HE numbers. Something's ishy or family. Jeggle family. Couldn't have missed noticing such a large group if they deliberately invited them inside the formation. Underscore self. Are they planning a massacre? Well, having practice targets come to me is a lucky break. In the goo poison match. Surviving. K. Meant for. NLY. NEI. What did you just say? There are intruders. There seems that there was a spy among us. Have you identified who they are? How large is their force? There were over 300 troops. Leading them was Dark Moon Sword Sect leader Mak Inhu. Dark Moon. Why are those who should be in Sichuan here? And how did they find this place? Hidden by the Seven Locks Phantom Dome formation. No, this isn't the time. Shouldn't we hurry to stop them? Why the hesitation, Master Jagal? I never anticipated such an event. They've entered the inner world of the formation where the goo poison match is taking place. As you know, we made it impossible for ourselves to intervene in that place. Therefore, we have no choice but to rely on the remaining clan kids currently engaged in the competition. We can only hope that those who remain will overcome the crisis well. You were lying there this whole time, my youngest. It seems we've entered correctly. Judging by the wounds, looks like he was hit by something like a poison needle, with few signs of struggle around, indicating he was taken down one-sidedly. Leader Mac couldn't even die a warrior's death because of the poison. Everyone listen. Search thoroughly and find those Tang family rats. Surely some have noticed us and are hiding. Report immediately upon discovery. No one bearing the Tang surname in Gangdong will survive. Master, didn't the leader seem troubled today? Yes, unusually so. He was openly displaying his killing intent. I suspect. The body we saw earlier, could it have been the spy planted by the leader? The only external injuries on that body were needle marks on the neck. Even if the needle was coated with poison, to die from a single strike, that's why the Tang family is feared. Regardless of an individual's martial prowess, they target life itself. Be careful of hidden weapons if you ever encounter them. I'll keep that in mind, Master. Disciple? Is that a poison needle? It's an ambush. Everyone, draw your swords. Where are you? Don't hide cowardly. Come out honorably. Master, don't let your guard down. Disciple, it's not that it's above. My goodness, this can't be. Single palm blazing poison technicate's lethality is exceptional, isn't it? Against mere foot soldiers, it's best if you have enough poison. Thanks to the stream technique, it doesn't take much internal energy to shoot the poison needles. The best combination. Now, shall we look for those who went east next? The search teams were all dead? Yes, that's right. There were no external injuries. But there were signs of being struck by something like poison needles. It surely looks like they were killed with the same extreme poison as the first corpse we saw. Without exception, all were killed by the same method. Leader, this is reporting from the Western Lookout. The East has been annihilated too. Not a single group survived. Is this all the personnel we have left? It's been just over an hour since we started the search, and nearly 100 have fallen to the same method. Could this possibly be the deed of just one person, Leader? Certainly. If there were many capable of such acts, the situation would be even more horrific. It's not just any mediocre fighter. Undoubtedly, a master from the Tang family has infiltrated. This is, we're being hunted. Zhang Bangju, I will pass the command to you. Since it's someone using ghostly throwing techniques, I will personally prepare for a rear ambush. Is that all right? We cannot afford to lose more disciples, so I'm entrusting this to you. Not a hint of presence. It's eerily silent. With the sun setting, it will be night in an hour or two. If we can't find the ambusher by then, we might be annihilated. We're only suffering losses without any gain. Might be better to withdraw and regroup before the damage escalates. We'll leave this place in an hour. Who decided that? I wasn't planning on letting you go. When did he? I didn't feel anything at all. What? Without even a moment to sense the presence. Are you the leader? I've been on high alert, but I didn't notice him coming down. It must be this guy. No, this guy is the root cause of the massacre. He doesn't seem to be an old master, but how? Could this be void absorption? No, that can't be. The realm of void absorption is something that only a high master who has reached enlightenment can use. Seeing him not attack again but retrieve it indicates that it's a technique that consumes a lot of internal energy. To come forward instead of using the element of surprise, an arrogant decision. Such a young guy has reached an incredible... I've never heard of someone like you in the Tang family. Whether you've heard of me or not doesn't matter, does it? A man destined to die today need not know my name. Young man in a hurry to meet his end. If dying early is your wish, I shall kill you right now. To simply deflect my maximum power technique. Surely, this isn't your maximum power, is it? I'll give you time, so try to raise to your maximum. After the Spear Point sect, one of the 9 factions, fell to the Black Death Alliance. Zhong Jinbong willingly entered under the Union's fold. Admirable. I heard your expertise lies in staff techniques. Your staff technique. Let me refine it for you. Thus, on the very day he entered the path and met the Union leader, Zhang Yeon-Song's specialty, the peak-shaking staff technique, was transformed. Peak-shaking staff. Does it mean to resonate the peaks? I don't quite fancy the name. Now that I've laid my hands on it, shouldn't it reach the heavens? And so, the Black Death Alliance leader bestowed upon it the name Heavenly Quake Palm. However, that technique bestowed by the Union leader was bested by such a youngster, and with such a calm expression at that, among the deadliest venoms that contain the breath of a fire dragon. If one could control this venom with the madness of venomous aura, the sword QI filled with the intent to cut through anything would be known as sword force, while the venom chi filled with the intent to permeate everything would be venomous force. What? What is this incredible yang energy? A heavenly quake palm. It collapsed. Useful. The venom QI imbued with heat should thus be called fiery venom force. So, who wants to be the next to burn to death? Since I have no intention of letting any of you live, would it not be more comfortable to die first? It's you, the disciples, the guardian of the formation, and the one who killed the youngest. Spread the Charian formation and surround him. Be wary of poisons and hidden weapons. Focus on depleting his strength. Having lost too many disciples and allies, not ignoring the death of the youngest feels painfully significant. To not render their sacrifices in vain, you must be eliminated. Charian formation, huh? Reminds me of training back then. Displayed the whirling chaos dance. Perhaps I'll test something different this time? His figure disappeared. Stay alert. Where is he? My lord. Behind. Yo, what? I missed his movement? What in the world is his identity? This bastard. How dare you attack my brothers? Let me borrow those swords. Such a monster. To destroy swords without even touching them? By the principle of destruction, he shatters the swords. And by the principle of dispersal, he scatters the shards of the broken blades, controlling the resulting force to spin within a certain area through intent. What? That's surely the pinnacle of the Tang clan's hidden weapon techniques. 10,000 heavenly flower rain? Impossible. Well, it may not match the grandeur of the so-called pinnacle, 10,000 heavenly flower rain, but it's unparalleled against lesser foes. I shall name this technique Iron Shard Volley. After using your men to exhaust my strength, isn't it your turn to step in? Ugh, impudent fool. Let's see how long that spirit lasts. There's no need to be frightened, regardless of his achievements. With the Taiyue twin sword technique and the silent sword technique bestowed by the Union leader, I'll grind you to dust. That line. For the second time. Shut up! I'll crush you. Ah! With just a short sword. My Taiyue twin sword technique was... I have some expertise in swordsmanship. I quickly grasped the flow and intention of your sword. Anyway, was that supposed to be done this way? How can you? How can you wield the silent sword technique? How? How are you able to handle the silent sword technique? You call it the silent sword technique? Since the sword has such murderous energy, I assumed it had been made with the intention of killing. It doesn't particularly have a difficult energy. What? Even I was only able to handle it after I mastered the ultimate twin sword technique. But it's not difficult? Now that I think about it, the guy I killed a few hours ago was also using this technique. So, does that mean you're part of the Dark Moon Sword sect? I don't know too much about you guys, but it's well known that the Black Death Alliance, no matter what martial arts skills a user has, transforms it into rising martial arts that suit the user. That's why people from all walks of life forsake their former lives and devote themselves to the Black Death Alliance. What are you trying to say? I'm trying to say that I'm disappointed over something as trivial as this technique. Isn't this something anyone can imitate as long as they can handle murderous energy? Seeing that you've bestowed this kind of martial arts onto me, it seems that Ryanju didn't have much faith in you, right? You bastard. Well, you seem to have tried your best for someone who doesn't do anything all day, so I'll show you an ability in return. Don't be amazed after seeing it. Ability? What is he trying to do? For those who have reached a transcendental level, the length of the blade does not matter to them. What? Just now. That's... What are you doing? Is this all the skill I have right now? Is it because my body isn't like before? There's no way. There's no way. The power of the silent sword technique is different from that of a normal sword. However, in front of Blade River, it's rendered powerless. He handles the blade's energy with such ease, and has even used Blade River with it. This means that this guy has reached the final stage. Is that important? I have to dodge it. You're being annoying. How do you think you're gonna get away when you're just running around here? Either way, it's over the moment I catch you. Actually, as a member of the Tang clan, it'd only make sense to kill you the Tang clan way. This cannot be. Who in the world raised such a monster from the Tang clan? How can someone who's reached the final stage come from the collapsing Tang clan? Ryanju won't sit back and just watch. What is that? To think those small rings are slicing trees like someone cutting tofu. That speed is also unusual. I won't be able to get rid of these rings by just running away. I'll just have to deal with them. Bring it on! Do you think I'll die in a place like this? Ack! The cracks on my sword from having to deal with the silent sword technique. Ugh. Ha. How do you like that? I blocked them all. Did you think the Dark Moon sect would die to something like this? Though I've lost an arm, as long as I stay alive, I can plan for the upcoming days. This bastard must have wasted a lot of energy from using that skill just now. So, should I be complimenting you or something? Even after using such an elaborate technique like that, he's not even the least bit tired? What? The blades are spinning while stuck in the ground? Just who in the world is this bastard? After leaving everything behind as a Tang clan student, putting my all into the Black Death Alliance, and making a name for myself. Someone like me couldn't even hurt a hair on his head. Just what in the world have I been doing? Have I caught everyone now? I tried experimenting with different techniques, so I did gain something out of this. Once I become heir of the head, it'd be nice to teach this to the people under me. Shall I leave this place now? Since there are loose ends, I have to tie them when I get out. The elders who drove Mother into a corner. The Jegal family who plotted to take over the Tang clan. The Jegal family who plotted to take over the Tang clan. I'll set everything right. An eye for an eye. A tooth for a tooth. Is there really no way? My apologies. For the sake of fairness, we made it impossible for anyone to intervene. I never expected the situation to become like this. It can't be. Of course, those are just lies. However, I have to keep quiet until the work is done. Since the entrance was completely sealed after they entered, there's no way anyone can make it out of the competition ground alive. After the men who were deployed outside the unit have been subdued and questioned, the people inside have been confirmed. The Great Darkness Silent Sword Sect and Dark Moon Sword Sect. And since there are over 300 soldiers in there, even number 28 will have a hard time coming back alive. Though it's a waste of talent, we cannot be caught. He got in the way of our plans and the competition. Other candidates who did not participate in the war are the future of the Tang clan. So at least What's this? This familiar energy? It is Yeon-Myeong. I told you he won't lose that easily. Are you hurt anywhere? Was everyone worried? I told you, until the competition is over, you're the only one. I told you, until the competition is over, you're the only one who has hurt me. Number 28? Just how in the world? This is impossible. What in the world were the 300 soldiers doing? They couldn't even deal with a young bastard like him? I just can't believe this. During that time, and that time too, how in the world can he cut it down, even with the Seven Locks Phantom Dome formation, including the Seven Locks Phantom Dome formation that was put onto his clan, and the unit that was made for the battle. It's no different from the 8 earthly laws and punishments. Normally, even a master will be caught, but he just slashed through all that? Perhaps this boy… If I could, I would just kill him immediately, but I shouldn't do anything I can get blamed for until I become the head. No, 28. No, Tang Yeon-Myeong. You're safe. I caused much worry, Warrior Wonjin. I'll take care of the elderly in the Tang clan first. It's a relief you're safe. But what happened in there? What happened to the rest? What's that? Is it an earthquake? Look there. A crack is appearing over there. There's light coming out from the crack. The unit that was containing the Seven Locks Phantom Dome formation, it's breaking down. What is this? I can see something in the fragments. This is what happened inside? Well, just as you can see, that's what happened in there. Some are wearing different uniforms, but most of them are part of the Dark Moon Sword Sect. So it was true that Ma Kin-Hu led the army to the mountain. Did he seriously take on all these people by himself? This is ridiculous. Even I would find it difficult to deal with more than 30 of them. Master, over there, that's that double sword sheath on his back. Judging from the descriptions, I'm certain that's Ma Kin-Hu. Even Ma Kin-Hu is not a match for him? Just what? There were simply many of them. They weren't that hard to deal with. As expected of Tang Yeon-Myeong, this bastard, he's already beyond the existence of the head. He dealt with everyone by himself when there were more than hundreds of them. On top of that, the Dark Moon Sword Sect is pretty famous. That means he's already beyond the final level. The position of the head belonged to him from the beginning. Are you all proud? That son of a bitch ended up becoming dead weight because my arm got ruined. But you alone got that strong. Tang Yeon-Myeong, you were just a piece of trash who used to get beat up because you couldn't even learn martial arts. How can someone like you? How dare someone like you? The tournament is concluding. The sole winner is number 28, Tang Yeon-Myeong. Come forward if you have any objections to the results. The only thing I can do right now. Is there no one? If there are no objections and every process has concluded to a fair end, I declare that the tournament is over. The warriors must immediately gather before the winner. Tang Yeon-Myeong. I can't believe there are this many warriors. The feeling is overwhelming. Decades after the Tang clan's downfall, finally, to the winner of this tournament, Tang Yeon-Myeong, the new owner that will bring forth the clan's revival, has been born. We appoint you as our new master. There are 82 members aside from Tang Wonjin. We greet the new head of the Tang clan. We greet the new head. Just from becoming the head, he's being treated so differently. Do we also have to speak formally to Yeon-Myeong now? I'm not sure, at an age where he isn't even 20, if he's able to grow even more. Once again, we might be able to regain the reputation of a prestigious clan. I know what you guys want. It won't take long to make it become reality. Trust me and wait. The words that made it seem like he read our thoughts. The words that made it seem like he read our thoughts. The weight of those words imprints his position on us. He is the true Tang clan's head. We will follow the winner of the tournament, Tang Yeon-Myeong. Get ready. We're going back to the main house. Why? Just why? Why do you get everything? I will get my revenge no matter what, even if I have to sell my soul to the devil. At the very least, I will bring you down. Did they already leave? Joined Secteheo? I came as soon as I heard of the situation. Ciel, you can't just go alone like that. Now that you're at the top, you must act the part. I can't hear a thing. Hyunso, isn't that strange? Don't change the topic, sir. Joint Sect Hyenso. Well, it'd be impossible to sleep next to a mountain of corpses, right? Even I would leave the area immediately. The unusual thing is that more than 300 people have been killed. Is it because an old eagle is better than a young crow? As expected of a clan that used to be prestigious. As far as I know, there were less than 100 members of the Tang family located on the mountain. That's what I'm saying is strange. The mountain is an open area. Wouldn't it make sense that if something this big happened, we would have heard of it? Then, are you saying they're moving while purposely avoiding us? What's their reason for avoiding us? On top of that, the Tang family even sent us valuables in honor of the tournament. Unless they're hiding something? We don't know for sure anyway. I didn't know the Tang family's blade technique had declined this much. Just how many people have been killed by a short blade? Yes, it's definitely surprising. Pardon? With a short blade? Are you saying these corpses are the work of one person? You can't deceive my eyes. Though most of them show signs of being defeated by learned sword techniques, I don't see any signs of mastery, which is why everything is all over the place. And seeing those who couldn't even draw their weapons means they were dealt with in a matter of seconds. There can't be many with skills like this, right? I must meet this person. Let us go to Sichuan. Pardon? You're going to Sichuan? You can't! What if we accidentally run into them on the way there? Have you forgotten that I've reached the top? It won't be difficult to protect myself. So don't worry. It won't be difficult to protect myself, so don't worry. That's not the case for me though, Master. Even if he is a fool. Do you really think he'd hastily just start a fight with me? Ha! Who can beat your stubbornness? Let's go back to the family clan first. Shouldn't you at least say something to the head? You're right. Let's head back. Currently, the Black Death Alliance is located in the south, while the demonic cult is in the west. And for the joint faction, things are really tough. Master was planning on visiting the master of the Tang family, who caused such a disaster. Since the Tang family is in a familiar situation as us, is he planning on having the Tang family deal with the Black Death Alliance? And then defeat the demonic cult? I believe the Tang family has been ruined for a while now, so I don't know if things will go as planned. I really hope there won't be a need to use the demon sword technique. Elder Sam Jangro. The warriors have brought the participants of the competition. It seems the competition ended faster than expected. Then again, with that child young Ryung's skill, and with the fire dragon's poison she has, it wouldn't be too hard to win the competition. But still, of the people who have returned, I do not see the miss. And with the fire dragon's poison she has, it wouldn't be too hard to win the competition. What? Who do you think will win this competition? Wouldn't Tang Yukren, being the leader's disciple, most likely win? But isn't there also the granddaughter of Sam Jangro? I heard she trained like crazy after her face got messed up. Either way, as long as everyone returns. Those people are the Tang family symbol? Are they not part of the warriors? Does that mean the competition participants have returned? To think the competition has already ended. Did time go by that quickly? I know, right? Time sure goes by quickly. Who are the winners? Anyway, who is that man? It's a face I've never seen before. Look at the women over there. Their eyes might fall out. Where are you? Soy? Soy? What a relief. I heard there were a lot of people who died. Deputy Commander, it's young Master Jungle. He has a happy expression. So perhaps, I'm not sure. Don't expect too much. Over there. Myeong-hoon is over there. Soying! You were safe. Huilin. I don't see her. My Myeong-so too. They're the parents of the people who died in the competition. Mother must also be worried about me. What should I do if I go home and she doesn't recognize me? I'm quite curious about her shocked expression. Yeon-Myeong. Over there. The General Administration Department is here. Do you see the guy with the glasses over there? My Yuri is safe. He's my father. What? Are you already asking me to take good care of your father? Of course. I can't just let go of an opportunity like this. You're way too honest. Seems wrong to say it myself, but he has the skill. It's just that he has been unable to get promoted because he doesn't suck up to Anion. That's why he's been running errands till now. It's not bad for me either. Those who've been in touch with the elders can be a distraction. Then take charge of the reins. Rather than that, it'd be better to find people who are on my side. I'll have to find out more about Ijon and Mirio. If I remember correctly, Ijon is involved with the temple. And Mirio. Good work, the warriors and the Jegal family. Head of the Tang family. Tang Kisum, it's been a while. It's been a while, head. Have you been well? I will not forget how the Jegal family assisted the main house. We just helped with what we could. It felt so relieving to have the Seven Locks Phantom Dome formation. I was able to comfortably send the participants to the competition thanks to that. Though it broke. That's right. Now then, I've given the elders a heads up. So let's go to the elders' house now. The warriors may now disperse and rest. After many years of escorting and completing missions, the fatigue must have piled up. My apologies, but we will not be going to the elders' house. You are? My name is Tang Yeon-Myeong. I was temporarily put in charge of the honor guards. All right, Tang Yeon-Myeong. Did I hear wrong? You don't want to go to the elders' house? I believe the conditions of the competition mention the Stealth and Poisons Hall. Wouldn't it make sense to go to the Stealth and Poisons Hall rather than the elders' house? How dare a mere warrior talk about principles in front of a commander-in-chief? Disperse immediately or else. Disperse immediately or else. I'll punish you for protesting. Protesting. Are they telling us to not talk back to the elders? I expected this, but they're coming out strong. Protesting, you say. Is there anyone in the main house who has more power than the family head? Is there anyone in the main house who has more power than the family head? Who in the world are you? The competition winner, Tang Yeon-Myeong. What are you talking about? Did I hear him correctly? Who's the winner of the competition? That's, as I've said, the winner of the competition is Tang Yeon-Myeong. That's impossible. How can one like that beat young Ryung? We're talking about the fire dragon's poison here. Perhaps she wasn't even able to use it. Even my disciple Gyukrin lost again to Tang Yeon-Myeong, leader of Sichuan Tang, Sokju, a being whose quality and hard work I acknowledged. I didn't believe the position of head would be given to this child, but before the start of the competition, when I saw that child, I'm certain he couldn't beat Gyukrin. Are you saying he's improving that much over 3 years? That's impossible. I'm certain he used some trick. Though we've decided to forget what happened during the war, Second Elder Tang Myeong, shouldn't we at least get to the bottom of this? I agree. How could someone like him beat every potential candidate and win? Fourth Elder, Tang Yeon-Myeong. Wouldn't we be able to find an answer if we all question him? Ahem. Where is Tang Yeon-Myeong right now? I'm certain they were called to visit the elder's house. That's only the family head can order. The heir. Just because the position of head is vacant, it doesn't mean the elders can order in their place. Do you still insist on punishing us as protesters? You have not been officially acknowledged as the heir yet. To think someone like him is the winner. My position will be in danger if someone who has a grudge against the elders becomes heir. If you get on the elders' nerves enough. What is this? This makes no sense. If I irritate him any further, I'll die. Whatever those lazy elders think, we will follow the terms of the competition and go to the Stealth and Poisons Hall. Let them know, with the competition coming to an end, their reign is also over.